Hello students, this is Miss Sasmita Dandasena. I am here to teach you lesson number 2 of your English 2 subject of class 3, Arachne. The following lesson is written by Sir James Baldwin, who was an American editor and writer. He has edited and wrote many school books. So with this, let's begin the lesson. This story is all about a little young girl who lived in Greece. This little girl's name was Arachne. She was a fair girl and her eyes were big and blue. This little girl used to spin and weave. So what does spinning and weaving mean? Spinning means making thread from cotton or wool, and weaving means to make cloth from thread. She used to spin and weave so well that the cloth which she made from her loom were the finest. What does the word loom mean? So loom means it is a machine that is used for making cloth from thread. Understood? Loom is a machine which is used for making cloth from thread. The people from all parts of the world used to come to see it. To see what? To see the cloth that was made by Arachne. Then one day, someone asked Arachne that who taught her to spin and weave so well? Then the girl at once replied that no one taught her and she had learnt it herself. So this shows that Arachne was very proud of her work, of her art which she knew. And she said that no one has taught her to spin and weave. Then the person replied to Arachne that it may be Athena, the goddesses of wisdom and craft, must have taught you and you didn't know that. Then Arachne, in a very boastful way, questioned to the lady that can the goddesses of wisdom weave things like her? And she even said that maybe she can even teach Athena, the goddesses of wisdom, how to weave. So here in this part of the story, children, what do we see? That Arachne is a girl who is very proud, of her art and craft which she knew. Then Arachne looked up and saw a tall woman wearing a long cloak. So what does a cloak mean? It is a loose and long piece of clothing worn like a coat. It does not have any sleeves. Her eyes were grey in color and were so sharp and bright that Arachne could not even look at them. Then the tall woman said Arachne that she is Athena, and said that she has heard Arachne being so proud and boastful of her work. Then Athena said Arachne that 3 days from now there will be a weaving contest between Arachne and herself, and the great Jupiter who sits in the clouds will be the judge of the contest, and the judge will decide who is the better weaver. And if Arachne won the contest, then Athena, the goddesses of wisdom, will spin no more. And if Athena won the contest, then Arachne shall never weave on her loom again. On the day of the contest, all the world was there to see it, and the great Jupiter sat among the clouds and looked on them. Arachne was very confident and told she is the best and she would show the world that she is better than the goddesses of wisdom, Athena. Arachne wove a beautiful web with the colorful threads that was so thin and light that it would float in the air, and yet so strong that it could hold a lion in its cage. And at the same time, Athena took the sun rays that covered the mountain top, the snowy cover of the clouds, the bright green color of the fields, and the purple color of the forests in autumn, and she began to weave, and she wove a web, beautiful pictures in the sky with pictures of flowers, gardens, towers, men, and beasts. After seeing this, everybody forgot all about the beautiful web of Arachne. Even Arachne was ashamed of herself, and at the same time, she was afraid of the consequences. Then Arachne cried and said, how could she live now without weaving any more? Hearing this, Athena took pity on her and felt sorry for her and said Arachne that she cannot free her from the bed, but she can give her a new form so that she can keep on weaving. Then she turned Arachne into a spider so that she can weave it by herself without using a loom anymore. With this, we end the lesson. So, dear children, what is the moral of the story, or what do we learn from the story? We learn that we should never be proud of our achievements or possessions. Rather, we should be always humble and modest in our behavior. On this note, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you and stay safe at home.